Morning. I thank both Chairman Lundgren and Mr. Bilrakis for convening this hearing on the bipartisan WMD Prevention and Preparedness Act of 2011. I would like to thank our witnesses, and particularly our colleague. It's always a pleasure when we have a fellow colleague come before us and share their expertise. And clearly, Mr. Pascrell, you are an expert in this area, and we respect all of the work that you've done. Today's hearing and the release of the WMD Act is timely given the host of threats that we continue to face. As the WMD Commission found in its December 2008 report, America needs to move more aggressively to address our vulnerability to a bioterror attack. As an original co-sponsor of this particular act, I'm proud to take up this bipartisan legislation that addresses this vital WMD issues from prevention to recovery. I also want to applaud Mr. Lundgren and Mr. Bilrakis for pulling us together in this bipartisan effort and by committee effort. We don't do this, I don't think, often enough, and I really applaud your leadership in pulling this together. This bill addresses the unique issues and promotes improving our countermeasures development and dispensing mechanisms. One of the key provisions in this bill includes ensuring that we empower our citizens by providing WMD preparedness guidance and early warning systems. An area of particular importance to me is ensuring that we consider the needs of all of our vulnerable populations, and this is something Mr. Bilrakis and I have spoken about and look forward to working on future legislation on. Vulnerable populations would be including children, the elderly, and people with disabilities. This bill addresses these areas by recognizing the importance and the role of state and local governments and our first responders who will be sharing with us today. We must act now, prior to any attack, to ensure that our personnel, our plans, our equipment, and other resources are in place to effectively respond. The WMD Act ensures that first responders are supported through training, exercise participation, intelligence information, grant funding, and the inclusion in the preparedness planning process. As a representative of the 37th Congressional District in California, I understand the critical importance of preparedness for a potential terror attack utilizing chemical, nuclear, biological, or radiological weapons. It's time for us to act and to close these gaps now that exist and provide the resources needed to ensure that we're resilient and able to secure our homeland. I'm proud to support this legislation, and I thank Congressman Pascrell, Chairman King, Ranking Member Thompson, Chairman Lundgren, Chairman Bilrakis for all of your leadership. Again, I thank you for being here today, and I look forward to your testimony.